It is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be going over and talking about the 4 new playoff EVOs that did come out, or get released, I should say, in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM today. Important to note, these 4 cards aren't grindable, they're not free, and honestly, they're not a part of any new packs. They're just going to be included. These players have been included, and they're going to continue to be included in just the new pack drops that do come out. That do come out during the Tuesday and Friday drops. Now, 2 of the players we got today were from the Atlanta Hawks, 2 from the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's kind of interesting because the Hawks did lose by 10 or more points. So, you know, our initial thought of the first content drop, or the first EVO drop, was when we got 7 of them, you know, that it was only for the winning team. That's not the case. So, gonna go one by one here, starting with Bogdan Bogdanovic here. 95 3 ball, plus 5 right there. Driving dunk goes up 5. The post moves go up a total of plus 47, which is kind of troll. Speed ball handle goes up. Defensively, he gets a lot better, though. That's the one thing for Bogdanovic that he needed, and he honestly gets Hall of Fame clamp breaker, quick first step. Shooting badges are just fine. Now, the question everybody is going to ask is, okay, Ty, what is his release like? Well, I'll update you guys in a little bit, but he does have that normal leaner, which is really solid in general. Combine that with MJ dribble style. Jamal Murray size up, I can't necessarily say I know exactly, you know, what that's like, how smooth that is. Chris Paul size up escape, pretty solid. And honestly, guys, as I am shooting with him, Steph moving step back, which isn't great. His release isn't bad. Is it great? No, but it's not necessarily horrible either. I think it's going to be just fine in my team, because when I'm shooting with it on quick, it's fine. Obviously, on very quick is going to be a little bit better. 6'6" at the 2. Bogdanovic is fine. Great, no, but he definitely is fine. Dejounte Murray up next, 6'5", 6'10" wingspan. Now, what's the big deal here with Dejounte Murray? Well, all of his other cards have been 6'4". This card's 6'5", which means he can standing dunk, okay? So he can standing dunk, 94 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 98 speed with ball, 98 speed acceleration, 95 vertical, good strength. Plus 34, gets that 87 interior, 98 steal. Block rating at a 32 kind of stinks, okay, because he's not going to get any blocks for you. But as far as guarding on the perimeter, he's going to get the job done. Dejounte Murray, based on very quick's not going to be the best, but it's not horrible, you know, in general. Does get the Kemba Walker size up, which, again, I don't know what that's really like. Curry size up escape is just fine. Dejounte Murray after the EVO is pretty good, right? I mean, I'm just being honest with you guys. 6'5" with the 6'10" wingspan. He can standing dunk, gonna play good defense. I wish his block rating was a little bit higher, but other than that, I really have no complaints. Again, a lot of these cards are going to be overpriced. So, for example, when I go and look at NBA playoffs, Dejounte Murray, I mean, he's probably going to be overpriced. I mean, right now, he's not super expensive, though, right? You can get him for 15,000 MT. Like, a lot of people have started investing these cards. So, you know, he might have went from, like, 4,000 MT to, like, 15,000 MT, something like that. But still, the card is not super expensive, okay? I mean, you can get him for pretty cheap. Kind of a side note, you know, all these AMI cards are relatively cheap. So, you know, for example, Nickeil Alexander-Walker is a Ruby. If you can get him for cheap, he could get upgraded to a diamond, something like that. Denver Nuggets, obviously, play tonight. Lakers, you know, you could get like, even a guy like Bruce Brown, right? He's already got an EVO, but could maybe get another one as well. So, just something to kind of think about. A lot of people are investing in these cards, but Dejounte Murray's not super expensive and going to be a decent budget option at that point guard position. Karis Levert up next, and it's crazy, because I was just hyping up this Karis Levert, right? And now we get a new Karis Levert, right? His EVO basically makes him the same as the Karis Levert we saw yesterday. So, it's kind of crazy, right? Karis Levert has a good game, and now his NBA playoffs card is literally basically the same as the Karis Levert that we saw yesterday. Outside of, I don't know if it's accidental or on purpose. Oh, never mind. They did give him the same thing. I initially saw no trade fed. They gave him the trade fed. John Wall, Donovan Mitchell, is that the same thing? Donovan Mitchell, John Wall? Yeah, they gave him the exact same dribble sig. So, I was a big fan of the heroic Karis Levert. The NBA playoff Karis Levert is just as good. It just comes down to whichever one is cheaper, to be honest with you, okay? And honestly, when I'm looking at the Karis Levert here, I think it's going to be cheaper to just get the pink diamond one. But, I mean, again, this Karis Levert, I guess, could get another EVO, so you're kind of hoping on that as well. But, honestly, a really solid card. And if you need to see what this Karis Levert gets into, I have a gameplay on my No Money Spent from yesterday of Karis Levert. And he did, he was really solid in general, okay? The last card we got today, Diamond Darius Garland, EVO's 2A Galaxy Opal. Now, Darius Garland is Darius Garland, right? He's only 6'1". You got to really limit your expectations. 6'1", I know he gets the tray leaner, tray size up escape. He can ask the slide now, Dame moving behind the back, can dunk the ball, gets quick drops. But at the end of the day, Darius Garland is 6'1". I can't sit up here in front of you guys and be like, wow, Darius Garland is worth spending 100,000 MT, which is 50,000 MT, which is what he's going for right now on. I can't sit up here and say that. You're right. Especially when a guy like Dejounte Murray is 15,000 MT and a lot better. So that's the one hesitation I personally have, with the Darius Garland is he's just way overpriced, and he's only 6'1". I just, at this stage of my team, it's hard to use people like Darius Garland, who is 6'1". It's just really hard to do. You're not setting yourself up for success. So, if you are a big Cleveland Cavaliers fan, if you do want to run a smaller point guard, then Darius Garland is fine. He's just not the guy I personally would recommend using. So, to me, let's start with Karis Levert, because we've already got one. This NBA Playoffs Karis Levert is literally the exact same as the heroic Karis Levert that we did see yesterday. The heroic Karis Levert is probably just the cheaper option. He is the cheaper option right now. So, again, for me, as I'm looking at things, that's what I would recommend. Just getting the cheaper option there. And then from there, Dejounte Murray. For a budget point guard, I think he's absolutely incredible. I think he is really, really solid as a budget point guard in my team. Bogdanovic, I don't have a problem with Bogdanovic at all. I think you can make the case that he is a really solid budget shooting guard in my team, right? And again, we haven't seen that many Bogdanovic cards, especially with this release on very quick as well as a normal leader. So he's got a few more things going for him than he has in the past as well. And so I do like Bogdanovic as well. And then last but not least, obviously, when we're talking about Darius Garland, I know there's going to be some Darius Garland stands out there that want to see what he gets into, but I can't hype him up when I just will never personally use the cards. So I guess I'm highest on Dejounte Murray and Karis Levert today. That's not me saying you can't use the other cards, because you absolutely can. That's just me saying those are the two guys I'm personally most excited about using. Probably going to do Dejounte Murray gameplay. As far as Karis Levert, if you want to see a gameplay of him, did use him on my No Money Spent Squad series yesterday. Bogdanovic, again, probably pretty solid and pretty cheap. Garland, maybe one of the worst value cards in the entire game. That's going to wrap it up for our video today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to that. As always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.